May 2022 business coaching tip here from Miles Better Business Coaching. My name is Colin Miles, aka the Numbers Guy, and this month's topic is called winning new businesses. New business. Consumers are more discerning with their dollars than ever before. Here are the 6 entrepreneurial thoughts on how do you attract and win new customers during uncertain times. They came back with the following concepts. 1. Borrow trust. 2. Turn down the noise. Number 3. Let them decide. 4. Keep it simple. 5. Ditch those discounts. We don't want to be giving a discount if we can help it. And number 6, listen up. I'm going to list them in more detail below as a direct quote, and then I'm going to add my 2 pennies worth, as I know you love that from me. 1. Borrowing trust. In the current climate, customers are largely spending their money with brands that they know and trust. That's a challenge for a new brand like ours, which launched weeks before the pandemic and hasn't had the same amount of time to build that trust. Therefore, we've leveraged influencer marketing to leverage the trust that they have from their followers, who look to them as guides for product recommendation and reviews. And that came from Tiffany Paul, the founder and CEO of Sleep. In my opinion, it takes so much is made these days of reviews being the lifeblood of products and services. And as he identifies, that takes time to collect. We have found that here too at Miles Better Business Services, we in fact, so much so that once we did start to collect those reviews and testimonials, we've created a dedicated website to showcase them. Love you to have a look and see what we're about at milesbettertestimonials.com. We all like to have our thoughts and views validated by others, and that's ultimately what Tiffany Paul is talking about. Second quote comes from Matt Scallon, co-founder and CEO of Naddam, and he says, turn down the noise. Last fall, his competitors were flooding the market with deeply discounted products while simultaneously investing heavily in Google Ads. They were losing on their own brand keywords. So instead of competing dollar to dollar or discount to discount, he pushed his brand awareness marketing and moved spend into YouTube, where he could tell his own unique brand story in a video format that other brands could not compete with. And in that period, this translated not only into more sales conversion, but also a brand awareness spike. Another way to think about this, in my view, is it's like the ocean of red, very busy, Facebook, internet marketing versus the ocean of blue. That's where we need to go to try and find that nugget. And in this case, they found YouTube. But this is getting harder and harder as the world merges into one and we start to get bored very quickly. In fact, quicker and quicker. Our current attention span, according to research, is less than 7 seconds. OMG. So you need to be creative and punchy when looking to try and stand out or turning down the noise. The third one is let them decide, and this comes from Andrew Gobble, co-founder of Jambies. He states that we've found that customers were more interested than ever in house clothes, but the most important factor, softness, is hard to judge online. Even the lowest quality loungewear proclaims it's the softest on the earth. You've seen the adverts out there, all proclaiming the same. So they started broadcasting their 77-day, no question asked, guarantee up front. Customers feel a lot better knowing it's risk-free to try them on, and they were getting more opportunity to show them that the clothings would live up to their brand expectations and sales pitch. Again, this is not rocket science and it's nothing new. Ensuring whatever you offer your clients and customers, you need to have some form of safety net in place to allow the clients or customers to feel they can trial it and not get suckered in. If I said timeshare, you're already running for the hills, so you know what I mean by giving them that opportunity to break away, perhaps only having a 30-day program or that it's month, that there is no ongoing commitment. 4. Keep it simple. Understanding a pain or frustration that many people feel, and there are plenty out there, and then delivering a unique solution. And this comes from Craig Elbert, co-founder and CEO of CareOf. He goes on to say, it starts with a compelling product or service, then attract attention with a focused visual imagery, drive action with succinct conversational copy. Not as easy as you think, but again, keep it about walking there, understanding your clients' frustrations. And he apologizes if that sounds boring and isn't a hack. but it's the most sustainable. And I'd have to agree wholeheartedly. There are so many phrases about this subject, which is why it's so amazing that people forget this message almost the moment they start their new business. KISS, keep it stupidly simple. Another way to think about this is walking in the client's shoes. What would you do and what would you want as the solution? But keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate it. The brightest ideas are the simplest. 5 in our list is ditch those discounts. The most important thing in converting a new customer is not offering them discounts, which is their first interaction with your brand. The largest mistake brands make is having that first transaction be driven by that discount, starting the relationship off on the wrong foot and setting a tone. Jason Riddell, co-founder and CEO of Gorjam, then goes on to say that especially during COVID, people have lots on their plate at the moment, and the last thing they need is another discounted product shoved in their face. He feels it's very disingenuous, and I would have to agree. While we're obsessed ourselves with the lowest price on so many things, the only winner really in that game is the growing list of failed businesses. Because if you squeeze your price, your profitability goes down and down and down, and it's very difficult to turn that corner back again. You need to establish your worth and stay the course to say no. Your time is not free and people need to cherish that or move on to others. But in the early days of a business, this is sometimes hard as you're chasing the cash. But in the long run, you will win if you hold out on the discounts. You need to have this, however, in your strategic original plan. So working capital is the key. This will allow you to hold that line and not chase the single dollar sale. But no mean least from Craig Swendrud, co-founder and CEO of Qualified, he comes to the table with Listen Up. For B2B businesses, show your buyers that the value that your products and services will deliver them on day one, it starts with your conversation. Focus on understanding their pain points. Although it seems off balance, he says, a good salesperson spends 20% of their time talking whilst 80% of the time listening. This will help you build rapport and allows you to map your solutions to your unique needs. Once you've got them hooked, he goes on to say, outline the implementation game plan, give them the confidence that your team is going to provide, and be with them every step of the way. I agree, this is so true. You'll have heard me refer to the 2 ears and 1 mouth concept many times, as well as the active listening concept. See more of our other videos on my coaching page to explore these concepts in detail, but in essence, it's about solving a problem again, finding the solution and helping your clients on the way. Obviously, I'd like to thank the team at Entrepreneur.com for the quotes, which I found last year in June 2021 in their magazine, and I've obviously brought them to life in this video. I hope you find these of interest. Although nothing earth-shattering out there, it's still interesting that across so many different sectors and different entrepreneurs, we all have the same challenges. Well, I do want to close out a little bit about us and how we can help and how we put into action the above points, so showing, in my opinion, they actually work. As a business mentor, I help clients work in real time using plain speak so they can make powerful decisions. So understanding and listening, working together to always look for success and understand how best to help you, the client, grow, scale and profit faster. Which is why in our world, having listened up, I've just launched a brand new online course that uses all of the strategies I've listed, and I'm calling it Let the Numbers Decide. A 5-pillar program to help all entrepreneurs launch/grow their new business idea to overcome the fear of failing. And in the course, we touch on discounting, listening up, active listening, Red Sea, Blue Ocean, etc. So I'd love you to visit letthenumbersdecide.com to learn more about the course. Plus, to help support the launch and my mission to help as many people become fluent in accounting, the language of business, if you visit the page, there's also a free ebook and the opportunity for a 15-minute discovery call. I hope you will join me this year and finally take the plunge in overcoming the someday and launch your own successful business and allow us here at Miles Better Business Mentor and Coaching to be part of your journey. Thank you for your interest in this month's business coaching tip and look forward to working with you shortly on your new idea.